We are watching the Red Dead Redemption 2 trailer. This time, it's going to be worthwhile.
Cool, we'll watch it one more time. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Listen to me. When the time comes, you gotta run and don't look back. This is over.
All right, so my first takeaway, that didn't look like super Western. I mean, there are some spots, but those looked like the Rockies, right?
Totally.
So
well, did you see all the bison too that we're following? Like that kind of fits that area.
This is
too.
and this is what we talked about that we kind of wanted, right? Like forests, really like lush wilderness.
Bring it back up so we can scroll through.
Yeah, so let's go through it again. We'll bring this up. Yeah, that was so like, all right, we got right. Again, this looks pretty lush compared to what we were used to in the first Red Dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Same here.
All of it,
I'm
yeah.
assuming the Rockies.
So
that's a.
Do you think
sorry, that is a honey badger, is that not?
Yeah, I would say
okay,
so.
just wanna make sure.
It's like right here, it's like a heron. It looks like these don't look like animals that are indigenous to like the Southwest or the.
Damn, look at the fucking
look
night
at the sky on that.
Man, if you get to see something like that, that'd be so awesome.
That's insane.
Freaking.
I mean, it's implying again hunting right here, of course, which we probably expected.
Yeah.
That looked like a Native American canoe, so maybe like
this.
yeah, like this looks like what, canoe, kayak? I think canoe.
Spacebar.
What's going on? What's going on here? Anything? Cardinal.
Well, look at that. Looks like snow.
Yeah, there's definitely snow. The snow-capped mountains.
So, but like this looks like it's from the first game. Like not graphic, but this area looks like it could be from the first game. I wonder, like, if there's going to be any overlap in this map with the other one, or I don't know. It doesn't look like it's going to be the
right
same
here.
area, but
Yeah, it's like it looks like the person rowing looks like a Native American Indian with a headband from this far away, like the long hair kind of, but it's definitely a canoe, some sort. Which
someone with a hat in front.
Yeah, like couldn't you say, just to branch off what you said, Jake? Like couldn't you imagine, like, you know, here's your original Red Dead map, and it's like, let's just shift north.
Yeah, that's
and just
like
move
that.
north, like as the game
but
progresses.
bison though, like bison or like along like the original. This is a sick shot
That's like my favorite shot
right here.
for sure.
I'm gonna go back through this.
Yeah.
Well, freeze
Pause
frame
on-
it on that. You can use spacebar and.
I know. I just wanted to watch the Kev. Okay. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any groceries, dry goods,
I mean, because
tonics, drugs.
Looking at the background, like it looks like this is kind of in a colder area, like
Yeah.
near the mountains. At least that looks like sort of a mountain. But I mean, that kind of setting was in the first one too. I'm curious what year this will take place.
I think you're right. That is very much a northern, colder environment.
What's going on
like,
here? Yeah, like thinking like had a Hateful Eight kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like around that, like the Badlands maybe.
Can you go back to the general store shot. Like if you imagine, I don't know. I was about to say like maybe like their attire, like how much clothing they're wearing would like would resemble that, but it looks roughly the same. I guess most people in like Red Dead 1 had the same
But I mean, it
clothes,
just looks,
you know what I mean, like long sleeves and such.
Yeah. Like you were saying though, it just looks so much more alive. Like, I mean, so much more detail. Like look at the pots and pans and like hanging from there and the signs and like.
You know what's real sad is that none of these people are on their phone. You know what I mean? Like
they don't know what to do without
they're
them.
just bored. Just the
that dude's miserable. This girl is like.
The store clerk is like, yeah, everyone got their stuff today. We can wrap up at noon because there's only about a dozen people in this town.
I can get home and send a telegram to my wife.
That's great. I mean, that's the solitude of Red Dead, right? Like that's
Right
just
here,
so cool.
Yeah.
Like, who's this? Does that?
Yeah, I don't know. What'll be interesting, we should see if
Like, look, he's definitely got a high collar. That's like, it looks like a heavy coat.
like this sort of look matches up with one of the 7 people at the end.
Oh, yeah, for
Was it
sure.
7?
Right here.
That guy looks like a guy I wouldn't want holding a shotgun.
No, he looks super drunk.
Man, friggin' vultures. Oh, I didn't see the dog. I was watching the
yes.
vultures rip apart what it seems to be
Another
Another
dog.
That's dark.
Yeah. Those buildings don't look like, definitely don't look Western. Those look almost like New England.
One on the right is like war torn or like
Yeah.
used to be on fire.
Oh, the one on the left?
Yeah, on the left there. Did I say right?
Yeah, but it definitely.
It's smoking.
Yeah.
That thing was on fire. You could even say maybe for the ones on the right a little bit. I don't know. They look a little damaged, but
Yeah. About this.
This
man.
reminds me of There Will Be Blood.
Yeah, definitely like oil rigs and well, these
sure.
are windmills, but.
Um,
Oh no, those are oil rigs. Look in the background.
yeah, this I don't know, I'd have to go there again, but this kind of looks like I think it's called like Plainview Ranch in Red Dead. In the first Red Dead, named after Daniel Plain.
Oh yeah.
oh really?
Yeah. It was like kind of like almost when you're headed to Mexico, and it was kind of green, and there was like oil rigs throughout there. But
Yeah, I mean, these right here.
obviously we don't see enough to
I
tell.
think those look like oil rigs, right? Like
Yeah.
the fire with them spewing out.
Dude, again, I feel like this game, like you said too, Jake, like that's so sick. Just
This is
like
a good shot.
there's, I don't know, there seems to be a lot of like, this isn't much desert, right? I mean, except
All
for
right,
this.
these
But there's
guys-
a lot of water on the ground. Like it reminds me of like their rainy
yeah,
season
like
or
Northwest almost.
Obviously,
yeah, like winter, like snow or like water melting.
So the natural assumption
snow
is
melting.
obviously these are the 7 from the teaser image.
They're all wearing masks,
Yeah.
huh? Thanks,
So it's
Rockstar.
obvious. So it's a gang. Like they're criminals. You would assume. Why else would they cover their face? It's not like they're law. And then right here, this looks like Utah, like mesas and shit.
Yeah,
With the
you're right,
Rockies,
huh?
with the Rockies there, that would make sense. With these kind of like plateaus. I really
So
like
then,
this
do
shot.
you think?
Dude, they're even going towards the Rockies. I'm saying it. Like you start in the desert and you like are heading up north by the end of the
Yeah.
game. You know what I mean?
Do you think that you'll be playing as those 7 characters, or do you think you'll just be playing as one?
Well, that was my like wish. Like
that's so
obviously, like
far-fetched.
it's pretty ambitious. You know, like GTA
For
5 goes between
3, yeah.
Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. What if you can go between 7 people?
I think that would be too much to keep track of, but Rockstar usually knows what they're doing.
Yeah, this like Northern Lights, not Northern Lights, but that's stars.
It could also be the Magnificent Seven way of like assembling your gang as the story progresses. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that is very much a trope of like finding your gang, your crew, and
Yeah.
then hitting
And
the
I feel
town.
like that is what Rockstar likes to do, like to play off tropes. And,
Right.
like, so that would actually be pretty cool. I think they could do something cool if you were like,
Or like, man, even like maybe like side quests, right? You pick one of your crew members, your gang members, who is a specialist in some manner. Like your explosive expert, you need him to crack the safe.
yeah.
And then for the bigger picture stuff, you would use all 7, and then you would orchestrate some kind of like, plan, some tactic or something like that.
Kind of like a GTA heist sort of thing. but-
Do we want to see that again at all? See anything else, or we see enough?
You know, the other thing I want to say is like, what the dialogue was.
Yeah.
You ride and don't look back, or something.
Yeah, it gave me the vibe during the shot where it was panning around him with the fire. He looked what you would assume to be the main character. It looked really grizzly.
You can see the
there's-
side of his face briefly.
Maybe that's potentially him getting on his horse at his ranch. Like maybe this is a caretaker of a ranch, and he gets
Yeah, ranch burned to the ground.
ranch burned to the ground.
Well, yeah, these are like plants on fire right here.
This guy seems like grizzly out of shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is not his style, and he's being told or trained to basically do something like that. That was my initial like opinion.
Cool.
Do you remember there was the leak of the map, right?
Right.
A while ago. Do you remember what the map was of?
That was a while ago. I
It's
forgot.
been so long.
All right. Do we see everything we wanted to see? Want to switch back to?
Yeah, we can probably switch back to Red Dead.
Okay.
The first one.
Cool. I think
right.
we'll be seeing a lot more.
Yeah.
That's just probably the
See,
first.
I'm gonna check through the Twitch again and then see if anybody else had some.
Yeah, maybe someone else saw something.
310 to Yuma, the game. I forgot about that movie.
That is a freaking awesome movie.
That is an awesome movie. It's Christian Bale, right?
Yeah, Russell Crowe, and I forget his name, but the villain of that movie.
310 to Yuma.
Yeah, he's kind of like who's the medic in Private Ryan, who I also think is in that movie. He
Ben Foster, is that who you're talking about?
yeah, I forget other movies he's been in. Like, have you seen like Alpha Dogs?
Oh, a long time ago.
Remember that movie? I don't know. Like, he's one of those guys that's like kind of like a B-level actor, but he kills it in his roles.
Yeah.
And he did in that. Like, he was a very sinister man. Anyways, cool.
Yeah, he was in the Warcraft movie as well too. Lone Survivor.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's what I wanted.
Because I'm curious, like, I don't know, maybe you can look up see that leaked map, because I wonder if that, like,
Sure.
actually has any. How'd this guy die? Oh, I shot him.
You tried to shoot his hat off without asking permission.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, that was cool. You know, I don't know. It's a teaser. I call that more of a teaser than anything else.
Yeah.
It was just past a teaser. You know, like
Yeah.
I think of a teaser as like one shot, 2 maybe, 3 even,
Shit.
4 maybe. That's a teaser.
It looks-
5 almost,
Yeah.
but that was a tad sparse.
It looks, I mean, from that trailer though, like, I know they said like this Red Dead is going to be very atmospheric, Red Dead Redemption 2, and just watching that trailer, I was like, yeah, this looks very atmospheric. Like, it looks like there's going to be a lot of like quiet moments.
So, based on the leaked map, apparently, which is just like northeast of Red Dead Redemption's original map, near the
Can we
Great
cut to
Plains
that?
area. So,
Yeah, maybe.
Can you full screen it? We'll wait, and maybe Mary can do that.
actually, let me find a better. Okay,
Oh,
so this
there
is
it is.
digital. It's on digital
Yeah.
trends, but so people are saying there was a lack of railroads on this map, but obviously we saw a train next to the bison, so that makes sense. It would be Great Plains, and this is supposedly so the southwest tip of this map is supposedly the northeast of Red Dead Redemption 1, where the Great Plains are. When it
So-
starts to get snowy up here. So that would make sense with
Sounds
Rob,
like,
what you said.
yeah, well, you could be right. It sounds like part of the map. Yeah.
So it starts, it becomes like getting toward the mountains. Obviously, it's not to scale, but
Look, I mean, are those? I imagine geographically speaking, those are like environments, right? Like, those are very cut and dry. Snow, forest, desert,
Yeah.
marsh.
whoa. That says New Bordeaux right here. That's the
Really?
name of the map in Mafia 3.
What if this is just the Mafia 3 map? It's not, but what if
Wait, it is.
it is?
Shut the hell up. Are we looking at the Mafia 3 map?
No, but I mean, this is the Red Dead Redemption 2. That's Bayou NWA.
Damn it, Mike! Did you pull up the wrong map?
No, I didn't. Like, it's a fucking. It's
I don't
a-
remember it being this.
Butcher Creek. No, it's not. This is Roanoke Ridge. But there's New Bordeaux and a Bayou.
No, I meant like I don't remember this being the leaked map. I forget though. That was a while ago. Anyways,
Yeah. See what? What is this article talking about? This is Digital Trends saying like. Perhaps the strangest bit of information revealed in the leaked map, however, is that Red Dead Redemption 2 may actually be a prequel of sorts to the 2K Games Mafia series.
What?
where are you?
It's Digital Trends. It's a real outlet. Like, it's a trusted outlet. Don't blame me for pulling this up.
I don't know who else to blame.
Ooh.
Should have shot.
Well, I mean, they're both
should've
under the
shot that guy.
take 2.
Yeah.
Not that that matters, but
I just think, like, if Take Two's like, yeah, could you tie Red Dead into Mafia 3? They'd be like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
Like, nothing against, like, I like Mafia 3, but like, I can't imagine Rockstar ever doing something like that.
Supposedly that was one of the reasons why what's his name from who directed Iron Man? Jon
Favreau?
Jon Favreau didn't do like the third movie was because he was getting sick and tired of Marvel telling him how to tie them all the
Yeah,
flicks in together.
that
He
doesn't-
wanted to do his own thing.
That surprised me.
All right, where's...
John?
Marshal? Gentlemen!
It's quite the crew right there.
It's time. We must go.
Why? What's happening?
Seth has managed to get himself inside. But we can't leave it too long, or they will soon realize how very curious he is and remove him from the premises. Or